friends. This story time we're reading Just Going to the Dentist by Mercer Mayer. Hi. So I wanted to read this book about going to the dentist because I wanted to talk a little bit with you guys about some of the main kinds of doctors that we visit when we're growing up. There are many different kinds of doctors that take care of many different parts of our bodies. But there's three main ones that probably all of you will visit at some point in your growing up. That is a dentist, a pediatrician, and an optometrist. An optometrist is a doctor for your eyes. So if you're not seeing as clearly as you should be, which you may not even know that you're not seeing as clearly as you should be, they will examine you and your eyes and be able to tell you if you need glasses or not. And glasses are very helpful in taking care of ourselves because when we can see clearly, it's good for our eyes and it's good for us when we go to school and we learn how to read. And then a dentist is going to give you checkups on your mouth, just like your pediatrician does. They're going to make sure that your mouth is healthy, that your teeth are strong. If there is any issues going on, they can fill a cavity, which we'll talk about in a minute. They also will give you a cleaning, and that's when they'll take, it looks like a toothbrush that you could plug into the wall, and it will help make your mouth feel so clean and healthy. So just in case you guys have not visited one of these doctors, maybe at some point you will, I just kind of wanted to talk about it so you'd feel not scared and at least with a dentist a little bit more knowing what to expect when you go in. Okay. Mom took me to the dentist. She said I needed a checkup. I didn't need a checkup. My teeth were just fine. But we went anyway. And remember, a checkup, when you go to see any doctor for a checkup, it means that nothing's wrong. You're just letting a doctor look at you to make sure that nothing's wrong. Because it's easier to fix anything with our bodies if we catch it right away. At the dentist's office, we met the nurse. She gave us a great big smile. I think she was showing off her clean teeth. The dentist wasn't ready to see me, so we sat in the waiting room. Other kids were there too. One of the bigger kids had wires all over her teeth. Mom said they were braces. I thought they were neat. I hoped I would get braces. So that's another kind of doctor that you can go to when you're a little older. It's called an orthodontist. And these are braces. And braces help us straighten our teeth if they need to be straightened. And when our teeth are straight, it's easier to keep them healthy and strong. We had to wait for a long time, but there were toys to play with. When it was my turn, the nurse came in to get me. I had to see the dentist all by myself, but I didn't mind too much. So depending on the office that you go to, sometimes the dentist will let Mom come back. Sometimes the nurse will come walk you back on your own. We went into a really weird room. It looked like a spaceship. I sat in a funny chair. It was called a dentist chair. The nurse put a bib on me. So this is not exactly what you're going to see in a dentist's office, but there's lots of different machines and equipment that they use. Then the nurse said she was going to clean my teeth. It tickled a lot. Let's see, she's cleaning his teeth. She told me to spit in the sink. No grown-up has ever asked me to do that before. It was cool. Next, she took pictures of my teeth. They were called x-rays, just like Super Critters X-ray Vision. So x-ray machines can look like this, or they can look different. And what they do is they're able to get a picture of just the bones that are in your mouth. So your teeth are made out of bone, and in your jaw, you have bones in your jaw. So the x-ray can show all of the bones that are in your mouth and this whole area of your face. Then the dentist came in. He looked inside my mouth with a mirror and a stick. The pictures of my teeth were ready, so the dentist called in my mom and looked at the pictures. So x-rays don't look like typical pictures because it's just black and white are the only two colors on an x-ray. And you can see the bones in the x-ray, and that's it. The dentist said I had one cavity and that he could fix it right then. They put me back into the dentist chair. The dentist told me he was going to give me something so I wouldn't feel any pain. So a cavity can happen. Sometimes cavities just happen because our parents get a lot of cavities. Some cavities happen because we don't properly take care of our teeth. If we don't brush our teeth enough, or if we eat a lot of sugary foods, we can also get cavities. In my house, with my kids, my child that takes care of her teeth the most has always been the one that has the most cavities. But that's not saying you shouldn't take care of your teeth. You should take care of your teeth as well as you possibly can. But just know, if you still wind up getting cavities, it doesn't mean that you did anything wrong. Oh, look, you gotta see this part. This is what he's gonna give him to help him not feel pain. How do you think he's feeling? Yeah, he looks a little bit scared. I closed my eyes real tight and I counted to 10. Before I knew it, the dentist said it was all over. I hardly felt anything. Yuck, then my mouth went numb. It was weird. I couldn't feel my tongue. So you know when you go into the pediatrician and you get a shot and it pinches and maybe stings for just a second and then it's all over? That's exactly how it feels when you go to the dentist. If you need a shot, you don't always need a shot when you go to the dentist. Most of the time, the dentist is just going to clean your teeth and there's absolutely no pain involved at all. But if you do need a shot, it's over in a second and then your whole mouth is numb and you can't feel any pain at all. Then the dentist said he was going to drill a small hole in my tooth and clean out my cavity. There was a lot of noise in my mouth, but it didn't hurt at all. And that's how you take out a cavity. Make a small little hole in the tooth and then you fill it back up. When the dentist finished, he sent me out to my room. The nurse gave me a treat for free. You know, Mom, going to the dentist wasn't so bad. It just made me tired. The end. I hope you guys enjoyed that book. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you all soon.